Hi guys, it's Cowplant-Pizza here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making a townie family that are going to live in this house just here. It has one main bedroom and a child's bedroom and then a nursery. So yeah, let's jump into Create a Sim and start making a townie family so I can make some friends in my save file. I started off by just randomizing a sim until they had some features that I liked, and straight away went into editing this adorable ginger sim, and I think that she's possibly one of my favourite sims that I have ever made. She came out so cute and her features are just so delicate and adorable, and if I wasn't actually already playing a legacy, I think I would swap legacies just to play this sim because I adore her. Her overall look is just really calming and she kind of reminds me of like a cottagecore fairy type thing, and she came together very quickly, and I just love her a lot, okay? I do just want to quickly say though, I wish that we had a less bold ginger colour in base game, because I went through a phase of having a lot of recolours in my game and actually did the WMS recolours myself, and my game was nearly at 60 gigabytes of custom content just because I wanted all of the colours for all of the hairs. So having a more muted ginger colour is definitely something that I'm hoping they will add to the base game, as well as those nice muted blondes and browns that they added recently. Because I love ginger sims and I love ginger haired people in real life, I think it's a beautiful hair colour, but I also just think that it's not necessarily bright orange like this all the time. There are lots of different shades of ginger, and I think they would be nice if we could bring that into the game without having to use loads of mods to do so, because if you find a hair colour that you like for your sim and don't download recolours for all of the hairs that you possibly want to use, it's so restrictive, and it basically means you can only use that one hair for the sim in every single outfit, and it's just really annoying. But anyway, back to the creation at hand. So I decided for her outfits and fashion sense, I thought she was kind of like a breezy, clean aesthetic, and so I chose some nice soft looking clothes, nice pastel colours and kind of muted colours for her, and I think she really suits it. Like, this is her most sort of out there outfit. It has some reds eventually, the reds and the pinks, but the rest of her outfits are kind of soft blues, and I think it really suits her because she has the cutest blue eyes as well. And I think just as a young mom of a child sim, she's trying to juggle dressing as a mom and also keeping up with fashion styles, which I think a lot of people struggle with nowadays and have to do themselves. So yeah, I really like how this came out, and just this outfit here is kind of my favourite because I imagine that the jumper that she wore is her husband's and she's just thrown it on because it's nice and cozy and warm for winter time. And now I'm just trying to find a nice updo for her formal wear, because I think the updos are the best to go with formal wear. They look really nice and smart. I finally settle on this over the shoulder ponytail, and I also find some really cute ponytails for her sleepwear, swimwear and her athletic wear. I also gave her really minimal makeup because she was gorgeous already and she kind of has that natural beauty look, but I also thought that she is a really active mother figure in her daughter's life, and so she doesn't necessarily have time to do a lot of makeup in the morning anymore, so most of the time she just chucks on a little bit of bronzer and some lip gloss and begins her day. But yeah, this sim honestly came out so perfect. I wanted to make a ginger sim and I love her so much. So I ended up giving her the super parent aspiration, the creative, neat and family orientated traits, and was just giving her some likes and dislikes, like she doesn't like arguing or complaining. And her name ended up being, I think it was Gracie. I couldn't see that and I can't remember. And here we are, just showing you the final outfits that I chose for her. I love this athletic wear. I think that she would absolutely love the groovy crop top that I gave her, and I love the little cherries on her underwear here as well. And yeah, this is the most bold outfit she has, as I mentioned, the reds and the beautiful red lipstick, and her swimwear is really cute. And her summer outfit is also adorable. I love the green shades with the ginger hair. And then yeah, she's wearing her husband's sweater there. It's so cute. I love it. And now we're on to making the male sim. This was actually a base sim from the gallery, so I will go back into my game and double check who this was by and give them credit just on screen now. I downloaded a base sim because I am really unconfident with my male sim creations. I think that they are so difficult to make. I can never get the face shape right. I can never get them to look like a man, you know, if you know what I mean. I just really hate making male sims. Most of my male sims in my game are downloaded from the gallery, or they are just townies that I've given a townie makeover to. And my randomizing trick that I normally do to get kind of cute features does not work, because for some reason when I randomize male sims they look like clowns or weird old men, and they all have like no chin with that massive wizard beard that came with base game, and I just absolutely hate it. Making male sims is one of my most hated thing in the entire game, and all my sims would be gay if that was possible. But unfortunately for me, I already had this family planned out in my mind, and it was to have a male sim as the father. And yeah, so I had to stick with that because I hate change, and that's what my mind told me to do. So but as I was starting off with this sim, I really hated how he was looking. I was like, oh my god, I can't make male sims for the life of me. But luckily, while adding all the skin details and everything, I managed to actually like him quite a lot, and I love the hair that I chose for him. I think it really suits him, and all the skin details really make his cheekbones pop and really make him kind of come to life and not look like a boring EA townie male sim. And I think that is one of the issues that I have with making male sims, is that we hardly have any custom content for them. Well, there is quite a lot of custom content out there, but it's definitely not as much variety as we have for female sims. And so when I come to dressing male sims or trying to find the correct hair for them, I'm like, I don't know, it's not as fun. And that means I either take way more time dressing the male sims or way less time, because I'm like just throwing clothes on them and I'm like, yeah, that'll do, or yeah, that looks okay, or I just sit there for like half an hour thinking this all looks awful and I have no other options. And that's kind of what happened with this sim. Like, I knew what I wanted him to look like, but everything that I tried on either didn't work with the trousers that I wanted to use, or I couldn't find like a basic tucked in shirt or anything like that. I was literally tearing my hair out while making this sim. But anyway, a bit onto his personality. I imagine that this sim and my other sim that I just made fell in love at university, and they've been together ever since. He's a really hopeless romantic, and he was really hoping for a boy sim, a boy child, but unfortunately he had a girl, and I think that, like, to begin with he was a little bit disappointed, but then as the child started to grow up, he just absolutely fell in love with her, and he loves being a dad to her, and they can still do sporty things together because she's a very sporty child, and he loves spending time with his daughter, and they do so many activities together, and especially going swimming. And I thought that maybe one of their activities they could do is like they go on a weekly hike together. And so I do end up adding a dog to this family, which is absolutely adorable. So I gave him the aspiration of like where he wants to talk to his neighbours a lot, because I thought that he would be a really chatty neighbour and want to join in with like all the neighbourly activities. And he's also an active, good and ambitious sim, and his name ended up being Anthony, I believe, with their last name being Davis. I also gave him this camouflage shirt in the athletic wear because I want him to be a person in the military. I thought that that job really suited him because he like wants to help people, he wants to protect people, and he is active. As I said before, he's really into fitness, and so the military career sounded perfect for him. Now, this is kind of where things got a little bit crazy in Create a Sim. I was trying to randomize a child for these two Sims, and oh my goodness, yeah, it didn't go very well. This skin detail that I have is like everywhere. It wants to be used on every single face. It's awful. I ended up just picking a sim at random and was like, yeah, okay, I'll try and edit her. And once I took the skin details off, she was actually really, really cute, and she came out with the randomized name Liana. And Liana is a tomboy who loves spending time with her dad. She's definitely a daddy's little girl, and she is in the Scouts, I imagine, and I think that she's really kind of popular at school with both the boys and the girls. She loves to play at playtime, and I love these little teeth that I gave her, like with the front two teeth missing. And I think that she turned out really cool looking. I don't want to say cute because I feel like she would kill me if I called her cute. And also, I'm just like in game right now realizing that I don't have 3D lashes installed for children, so I don't know what happened there. Like, I've always had 3D lashes installed for children. I have no idea where they've gone out of my game. But anyway, back to Liana, and I dressed her very much as a kind of, I want to say like gender fluid, but she isn't gender fluid. Like, she is a girl, but she was dressed very in very unisex outfits, and I really like that because I think like in her formal outfit her mom would have to force her to wear this. She would be like, ew, I don't want to wear a skirt, I want to wear like trousers or a suit or something like that. But I ended up putting her in this because it does look really nice, and it goes with her eyes as well. And I thought that she would be like a young tennis player, and maybe her and her dad would go play tennis at the weekends or badminton or something together, because this little dress that I put in her athletic wear just really reminded me of like when I used to go play badminton and the adults were there kind of wearing that type of thing. I'm also obsessed with the onesie I gave her in her pyjama wear because it has little bunny ears on the back, and it is just absolutely so adorable. And I also think that this would be another situation for her party wear where her mom would force her to wear a dress, but she's kind of okay with it because it's like a skater girl dress and it's black and it's got the stripes on it, and so she's like, okay, I'll wear a dress this time, but it has to be this dress, you know? I was very much like this growing up, and I was absolutely devastated when I got into a private school and I had to wear a skirt every single day for 7 years of my life. I hated wearing a skirt, and it was just absolutely horrible, and I complained so much about it to my parents, and I actually wanted to move schools just so I could wear trousers because I hated wearing skirts and dresses so much. But anyway, onto her hot outfit. Is it hot? hot and cold outfits. I just kind of made them black and grey, you know, like the colours that I think she would like. So I gave her the outgoing trait and the social aspiration for children, and said that she liked high energy sims and fitness and all the types of things that I think that she would like. And I really like Leanna, and I hope that my children actually age up soon in my Let's Play. Well, I say Let's Play, I haven't even started a Let's Play on the channel yet. I mean my main save, because she seems like a really fun sim to be friends with, and I would really like my sims to have a cool friend as they go into childhood, and kind of like a friend that will stick up for them against the bullies and also be loads of fun to hang around with. Now this next sim that we're coming on to see now is my favourite sim of the family, and it is a little doggo called Gizmo. He is so adorable. I randomised him and he ended up just being so cute. I only had to make his head a little bit bigger. He is a Boston Terrier and he has the traits loyal, active and smart, and I imagine the family takes him out on little hikes every weekend, and I just adore him. Now unfortunately guys, we are getting to the end of the video, so don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button and leave a comment if you enjoyed yourself. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Much love!